Hello, welcome to today's video. My name's Amelie if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. Today's video is my top 5 weekly staple recipes. When I started this video, it was supposed to be a sum of what I eat in a week, but then the weeks slipped by me and I forgot to film some of my recipes, so I just decided to turn it into a meal inspo video. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support on my fitness journey video, and it's crazy how much my channel has grown, and I just want to say thank you to all of you, and I love and appreciate all of your support. I figured that I would reintroduce myself for anyone who's new here just because it's been a while, but my name's Amelie, I'm 16, and I love everything health, fitness, and lifestyle related. I'm also a springboard diver, and I love just having an active, productive life. So without further ado, here are my top 5 weekly recipe staples. So it's Tuesday today and I am making myself a salad. So in this bowl, I already cut up some lettuce and arugula. And then I think I'm gonna do some tomatoes and then also cucumber. And then I'm gonna put some of my favorite dressing, which is this hughes it's the sugar-free hughes balsamic vinaigrette, and it is really good. I'm kind of picky when it comes to my salads. Like, I really don't like a lot of dressing on it because then I feel like it gets soggy. So I really like the hughes dressing because a little bit goes a very long way. And salads are honestly one of like the biggest staples in my diet because, like I said, for me, I like to eat high volume foods just because I find it the most satiating rather than eating like the lower volume foods. And this is just a great way to get in a lot of greens and like nutrients, and especially during the summer I love salads just because I feel really refreshed after eating them. So this is definitely one of my favorite meals to eat. So this is what it looks like. I like to use big bowls just so like I can mix it really well. Ideally I would put some kind of protein in it, but I need to go grocery shopping very badly, so I'm just gonna have to deal without it. But typically I would put some kind of like chicken or turkey in it as well. Okay, today is Wednesday, and another one of my favorite meals is protein waffles or protein pancakes. So I use the kodiak cake mix, and then I just put 1 cup of the mix with 1 tablespoon oil, and then I use water. You can use milk if you want, and then I'm just mixing it together. I have my waffle machine, and then I'm gonna top it with fresh fruit and sugar-free syrup. It is a little bit later, it is still Wednesday, and another one of my favorite meals are yogurt bowls, and I use this, I don't know how to say it, I think it's called Fage Greek yogurt, and I love it because it has 18 grams of protein per serving. And then I just put it in a bowl, and then I just topped it with strawberries, bananas, and blueberries. Usually I would use frozen blueberries, but this is just what I had in the fridge, so I'm gonna do that. And then I also love adding cinnamon. I just use the one from Trader Joe's. And I just put some on. You can never have too much cinnamon. Also, I forgot to film this, but I always put stevia in it because then the Greek yogurt is a lot sweeter. Otherwise, it is not gonna taste as good. And then the last thing that I add, usually I'll do like granola or just any kind of cereal. Today I just have Cheerios, and I'll just sprinkle a little bit on top, and then it's super simple and literally has so much protein. Okay, it's much later in the week, but this is my absolute favorite meal. It's high in protein. I think it has about 20 grams, and it is protein French toast. So I use this keto white bread. I just get it at Costco. And then you're also gonna need egg whites. I just use the ones from Trader Joe's. And then cinnamon. And then I also use vanilla extract, and this one's just from Trader Joe's, but anything will work. And you literally just make it like regular French toast. So it's about 3 tablespoons of egg whites for every slice, and I like to make 3 slices. And then I just eyeball the vanilla. I just use like a splash of vanilla, and then you also put cinnamon in the liquid, and then you just cook it like normal, and it's really, really good. After you let the bread soak, you just cook it like normal French toast. I like to add a little bit of extra cinnamon on top because I love cinnamon and I feel like you can never have enough. But then you just cook it like regular French toast. And then I like to top it with this Log Cabin sugar-free syrup, and it's really good. This is the finished product, and it's literally so good. I eat this at least once a day, and honestly, sometimes I have it 2 times a day, and it's a great low-calorie, high-protein meal, and it's one of my favorite things to eat ever, especially since I have a big sweet tooth. It's definitely one of my go-tos. So it is much, much later. This was gonna be a what I eat in a week, or some of the things I eat in a week, but now it's kind of just my weekly staples. So this is one of my favorites, and it is protein ice cream. I eat this pretty much every night. Like whenever I'm craving something sweet, this is one of my go-tos. So I just use the Designer Whey protein powder. I get it from Trader Joe's. It's super, super easy. So I just use this NutriBullet, and you're gonna wanna put in 1 scoop of protein powder. I also like to add in cocoa powder. I honestly just use any cocoa powder, it doesn't matter. I would say like, I don't know, about a tablespoon, just eyeball it. Then the next thing you're gonna wanna do is fill this with ice. Okay, after that, I just put in banana, and I don't really like the banana taste. I just want it for the texture, so I literally just use like this much. The last thing that I add is sugar-free syrup just to sweeten it, and then this makes it a little creamier. And then you want to put in almond milk, and just be careful not to put too much because otherwise it'll get too liquidy, and you blend it up. Say like, that's probably good. And it takes a few blends because if you add too much almond milk, it's not gonna be creamy, so it just is better to blend it like more frequently. Like I said, it depends how you're blending it. So I use one of these, so I have to shake it in between every blend. But if you want to use like a bigger thing like this, you can just use like a stick to poke it. But since I'm using a hand blender, you just have to shake it a few times in between every blend so that it gets really thick. Okay, once it looks pretty creamy, this is like, it doesn't look very grainy. All that's left to do is put it in a bowl. And it's just super fluffy, and it makes a lot, and it has about 20 grams of protein. I'm filming my outro at the same time that I filmed my intro because I forgot to film an intro, but I hope that this video inspired you guys to try some recipes at home and gave you some ideas of high protein meals. Like I said before, I don't know if I'll ever do a what I eat in a week or what I eat in a day because I just don't want people to compare, but I did want to give you guys some meal ideas because this is one of my most highly requested videos. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and please feel free to comment any more video ideas down below, or my DMs are always open. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for all the love and support.